Amirhossein Shahri. I'm here with one other episode of Reviewing Arts. Long time no see. It has been for a while that I haven't reviewed any movies or any arts, music or anything. Finally we're back. But today I wanted to talk about The Roadhouse. I watched this movie and listen, this is election year, so everything gonna be intense, everything gonna be amplified related regard to politics, and so I guess movies and arts are no exception. So that's why I want to talk about the political aspect of the movie, even though it seems like it doesn't have anything to do with it. So The Roadhouse, the movie, is a good movie if you like Jason Statham type of movies. You would like it. It's more about just fight, and then the punch, kicks, and those stuff, like mixed martial arts. So if you're a fan of fight movies, I mean, this is definitely something that you would like, and especially because Conor McGregor is there. If you're a fan of UFC, definitely I would recommend to watch that movie. I enjoy that. You can watch it from in Amazon Prime. There were a couple of strengths in the movie that I would point out, such as the acting was good, even though many of those actors or actresses, they were not known, but actually everything was decent. Even Conor McGregor was okay for his first time acting in a featured movie. But other than that, I think based on the budget that they spent on the movie, you wouldn't feel like, oh my god, like they should have spent a little more, because whole movie is in 4 or 5 different locations. That's it. Like you see same location over and over in entire movie, but you don't feel like you are bored. So every time that something happens in that location, that you don't feel like, oh, it is coming back and forth, always the same place, same location, same characters, and same regular discussion. That was good as well. Another thing that I like about that was those scenes that you could see, like those actions, like it was worked on it, like the camera, lighting, CGI, or anything that you would call it. It was well worked out. It was like smooth, like you wouldn't feel like, oh, like they could have spent a little more on the budget to make it like more realistic. Actually, the CGI or green screen was believable, let's put it in that way. Compared to the budget they had, they did a good job. But the weakness they had, I'm gonna mention 2. One of them is, in the movie, everything happens right after each other without any effort, effortlessly. Things get together. It's like a blockchain, right? And basically dots get connected together, puzzles get solved by themselves, and you don't see the main character that does any hard effort to find the answer for those mysteries. So mysteries get solved by themselves. The second thing that I would say, I would call it as a weakness. Again, listen, maybe we are too sensitive, but this is what they did to us. It's not us. The wokeism. The woke in United States is something really, it's getting out of hand, and they got it so sensitive that so they turn us to one. We are now sensitive as well when they got everything woke, and now so we are sensitive as well. So we try to see if they try to bring their wokeism in that movie, in that music, in that festival as well or not. And I think in that movie I could see it, like there is the African bar owner, the owner of the Roadhouse, of course the name of the movie, and she says, oh, I got it from my uncle. So it says, so there is a white rich guy whose father is in prison, wants to buy all the properties and then destroy all of them and then make a resort, the big resort. But in order to make that big resort, he needs to buy all of those lands. And the lady, the African lady who got this bar from her uncle, doesn't want to sell that. And they are trying to bring chaos to that bar, so she eventually accepts and says, okay, it's not profitable anymore, so I'm gonna sell it. And so that's why she brings somebody as a bodyguard, like as a bouncer, to make sure like everything is good and the story happens. I don't want to spoil the story, but that was one thing that I was saying, like again the white guys are trying like colonialism, they are trying to take over the land, and then after that like the Africans are resisting while white people are trying to get everything that is theirs. And it was kind of like, come on again. And also like in Miami, if that was like Hispanic family, it would be more believable, especially in Florida. Other part that I found it a little suspicious, you know, Florida for sometimes it used to be a blue state, right? And now that it is red states, and from many places such as California and New York, they are migrating to the Florida for better place because of all those regulation and crime rates. So now all the basically attention is to Florida to make Florida look bad. So now they are showing Florida is so messed up that cops do nothing. So in the middle of the city, people can come, kill you, leave, stab you, and nothing happens to you, and cops do nothing. And cops are so corrupt that they are puppets of those rich mafias in the Florida, which is certainly not true. But it was, again, you would say, well, that's a movie, somehow they have to make some bad people even inside the cop. It has been like, it's not the first time they're showing cops are corrupted, right? I understand, but I mean in Florida, exactly in election year, I mean come on. So they were showing all the cops are bad, they are doing evil things, they do nothing. And it was showing like every day somebody is killing other one and cops do nothing, as if like, oh, it is out of our control because we are already bought out, we are already paid out. I mean, it was too much. And I think they wanted to send us some messages, and even showing like, oh, how dangerous Florida is, that crocodiles come and eat you and then leave. I mean, they try to make Florida looks very dangerous. Like, I think if they wanted to show a dangerous place, San Francisco and New York City would be better place to make that story happens over there, takes place over there. But that's my opinion. Again, maybe I'm biased, maybe I'm too sensitive, but they made us like that. But let me know what you think about that. Other than that, that was a good movie. I enjoyed watching that. If you like fight movies, I definitely recommend you to watch it. I see you next time.